Don't break the camera.
Woo! Jesus. Hi, it's Marco.
And Alan.
And we have some really great news to share with you guys. So,
Finally.
If you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, probably by now you know. The big announcement and news is not that I changed the color of my hair, but...
That's big news. But we are engaged!
During our trip to Apulia, Alan finally proposed to me in a very magical setting of a trullo in Alberobello. So it was very beautiful. It was in the middle of the countryside with nobody around, so very, very private and very romantic under a sky full of stars and a private jacuzzi that didn't really work that well.
Well, that kind of takes us to the story, I guess, because everything didn't exactly go to plan on the night, except the most important part.
It was a very cute and very goofy proposal.
As expected. Well, the first thing that nearly went wrong is that the ring nearly didn't arrive. In fact, it arrived without 3 hours to spare before leaving.
And wait a second, is that because you ordered it last minute, or?
It was such high quality it took a while to make, that's all.
Sure.
But it arrived on time, so the first thing went according to plan, but after that, not so much. So, of course, this proposal has always made me nervous. Number one, because I wanted it to be special. Number two, because I never thought I'd get away with getting to the point of asking the question without it being really obvious what was happening. What were you expecting?
Something romantic, something very well planned.
I think the well planned bit you might have known might not.
Yeah, it didn't really go as planned. So this is how it went. We were about to check in this trullo, and Alan was very grumpy and very nervous the whole day, and I couldn't really figure out what was wrong, but I knew something was wrong with him because it was very, I don't know, very agitated.
Yeah. Well, there was two reasons that I wanted to do it there. Number one, these truly are really beautiful traditional cottages in the area where his mum was from. I thought that was kind of special, but also because it was the first full day of the trip and I thought I can't go through this entire holiday with these nerves the whole time. This trullo had a hot tub, it was in the countryside, it was really beautiful. I thought, this is perfect, there's no one else around. What we'll do is we'll be in the hot tub at sunset, have some Prosecco, I'll do the deed, I will propose, and then we'll have a lovely evening making dinner, drinking wine and just enjoying the evening, the company and everything that had happened.
But everything went actually in the wrong order?
Completely the wrong order. So, to sum up, the sun went down, no sunset. We drank the Prosecco, so the Prosecco was gone. Hot tub never warmed up, there was no hot tub. We got hungry, had the dinner, so there was no dinner. So basically the whole evening had already gone and I still hadn't done it.
When I started cooking orecchiette, which is like a typical pasta from Puglia, the hub and the jacuzzi were both on at the same time, and apparently they had some power issues and the power went off.
Yeah,
so we were left completely in the darkness for like 20 minutes.
Until we had to call for help and find out that we had to go out into the woods to turn the main power back on again. So I was getting more and more agitated and nervous, thinking
that was also
it's not going to happen.
It was also very scary. So eventually the power came back on. We turned off the jacuzzi, like we gave up with the jacuzzi altogether. We finished our dinner, and by then the second bottle of red was also gone. And red makes me really sleepy. So by 11:30 I was like, okay Alan, well, I'm gonna go and take a shower and go to bed.
So I thought, this is not going to happen, it's totally ruined, I'm not going to do it now, it's going to be a total failure, I'll have to do it somewhere else on the trip. I didn't know what to do. And then I got a sign from the gods and my sister texted me and said, hi, how's your holiday going? So I wrote back, Emery, oh no, I've got a big problem. Do I propose, do I not propose? And she wrote back, I knew something was going on. I just had a feeling that something was up.
So by then, because Alan was so grumpy for the whole day and so nervous, like we were actually really close to having an argument. So I was like, let me go to bed so that, you know, nothing happens. I'm just gonna go straight into bed. I'm super tired. So I go outside in my underwear and t-shirt, like ready for bed. I was like, good night, I'm going to bed. And he started saying, no, come over here on the hammock. Like he was...
Hammock, for those of you who don't know what he's saying, you know.
Hammock. Alan was asking me to join him on the hammock and look at the stars. And I was like, I don't want to look at the stars. I'm like, I'm so tired. Like, I just want to go to bed. I just want this, like, awful evening to end.
And I was still not 100% sure I was going to do it, especially when he was arguing with me. No, I want to go to bed. I'm thinking, this is probably not the moment.
Alan kept insisting, like, was like, no, come over here, come over here. I was like, I don't want to come over there. Like,
in the end, I had to tell him to shut up and sit down. For once in his life, he did something he was told to do.
And I was all like, okay, whatever. So I sat on the hammock and I was like, what do you want? So he held my hands and he told me, I have something to ask you. And literally put like this ring on my finger and he asked me to marry him. And by then I was like confused and in shock.
Tired.
And tired.
And red wine drunk.
I was like, what? Like, you can't ask me this way?
No, you didn't even say what. There was a good long silence for a while. With nothing but a shocked face. And in the end I asked, oh no, have I ruined it? Is this wrong? Is this totally wrong?
But I'm like, that was the least thing. I was not expecting that at all. Like, cause again, you were like such in a weird mood that I thought, is this really the right time to ask? But then he explained that, you know, he was thinking about it the whole day and he had it all planned in his head and things didn't really go as expected. It was very romantic anyway.
In the end, he said yes.
I said yes in the end. It was very different from what I pictured in my mind, but still very special in a very special Alan style.
Well, the thing I was most pleased about was that he was surprised, because that was always going to be the hardest bit.
It was a very Irish proposal, I have to say.
Well, it would have been a fantastic proposal if it had gone the right way round.
Basically then we just sat on the hammock for like a good 30 minutes, 45 minutes, just like hugging each other and staring at the stars, and it was very beautiful and very romantic. Of course, Alan did not film this moment, so it's not on camera, but the next morning I couldn't sleep, so I got up very, very early and I vlogged a little bit. So now I'm gonna show you the moment, the first moment, the morning after.
Which I haven't actually seen yet. So this is an exclusive for you and for me.
Let's watch. Hello, good morning. It's early morning and I am vlogging from outside because I don't think Alan wants me to talk about this on social media. But last night on this specific hammock, something very special happened. Like, Alan proposed. And yeah, so we are engaged in this beautiful, amazing place, and my heart is really full of joy and love. It's very romantic and very goofy and very funny, and he was so nervous. So he asked me under a really beautiful sky full of stars, and it was like really special. So now we can continue our trip with this amazing news and yeah, continue planning for the future ahead with the most special person in my life. I'm very in love. Oh, I said yes, by the way. So yeah, so after that our holiday continued and Alan was much more relaxed. We enjoyed the rest of the trip, it was amazing. We're gonna make a video about our Apulian on the road trip. Yes. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about the ring, because the ring is very special. It's an Irish ring, a Celtic ring of Claddagh.
So a Claddagh ring is a really typical kind of traditional Irish ring. It originally comes from Galway in the west of Ireland, and it has two hands clasping a heart with a crown on top of it. And the hands mean friendship, the heart means love, and the crown means loyalty. We had to wait for a few days to make sure that we told everyone before I could post on social media. And it killed me, like waiting. So a forced social media break. Yeah. So, you know, I posted on Instagram and on Facebook, on my Facebook page, and I was dying to make this video to share this like really great news with you all. And we were overwhelmed with love and lovely, lovely comments from all of you guys. I never received so many positive comments and happy comments
So I just wanted to thank you all for being part of this very, very special moment and sharing your love with us.
The positive reaction has helped me kind of realize that maybe it went okay in the end. That if I had have known there was so much support for us before, I would have been a lot less nervous. Thank you again.
So what's next? We are already planning the wedding, by the way.
Yeah, which means there'll be many more tense and argumentative days to come.
I had a first call with our wedding planner 2 days ago. So we're working on dates and we have a location. And we're working on all the details, and it's gonna be next summer. So we still have a year to plan. There's a lot of work, so I have a feeling the direction of this channel and the content is gonna probably change a little bit, because I definitely want to talk more about like wedding planning and how to organize a non-traditional LGBT wedding, which is it's really cool. I mean, we've never been to a gay wedding before, so we have no idea how to organize one, but at the same time we also have no benchmark, which is amazing because we can do whatever we want.
Yes!
Alan is Brightzilla.
Right, yes, no I am. I already had a list of demands that was about 4 pages long before I called the wedding planner.
One very final piece of news. Months ago we also were interviewed by Milano 411, which is an online magazine specializing in Italian style and fashion, and they have this section on the website. It's called Couples Project, and we were the first LGBT couple to be interviewed by them. The interview was actually put off for many months, and we were on hold, and magically they decided to actually post the interview on the 25th of August, which is also the day of our engagement. So I thought that was a very like weird coincidence, but also perfect.
I had it planned. I had it all planned.
Perfect date. So if you want to read more about us and how we met and how we love each other and why, there's this nice interview article that you can read. I'm gonna post the link in the description below, and you can learn more about the two of us there. Again, thanks for sharing this beautiful moment with us. We are extremely happy. We are very madly, deeply in love, and you know that by now if you've been watching our videos. And we're looking forward to organizing this wedding, and we want to take you with us. If you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more wedding preparation videos coming up soon. Don't worry, I'll keep on making videos about Italian culture and possibly more cooking videos. And as always,
thanks for watching.
Marco in a box.
It's not as easy as it looks.